Welcome back to the Green Means Go channel. It's your host, me. We have some breaking news, a little bit sad in the plus EV and arbitrage betting community. OddsView, one of the rivals of OddsJam, my arch nemesis, is officially shutting down. They posted it just this afternoon, about an hour ago in their Discord, and I don't know if I'm extremely shocked. There was some lack of communication in the recent months. I get it. We're all human. We all have life. We all have things that are going on. But I was one of the first people to ever work for OddsView in terms of like their media and marketing and getting things out for them and trying to spread the word, because they were a free tool. And I thought, what better for the user than a free tool? They eventually went paid, but it was still affordable, it was still useful, and they grew their client base. So that's a little disappointing, but there are thankfully some other options. So the purpose of this video really is to target people who did use OddsView and had success using OddsView. I want to show those people that there is a tool out there that exists that is so similar to what OddsView had to offer. So that is SmartStake. And you're going to say, well, this is a promo. This is an ad. This is just you trying to... I don't care what you do, guys. At the end of the day, I am here to help you guys find a tool that's worth it for you. If SmartStake, if I show you this quick walkthrough about how it compares to OddsView, and it's not for you, guess what? I hope you find something else that works, all right? So SmartStake is relatively new. It is truly relatively new in the industry, and a couple of things I'll point out here. And again, I want to just breeze through this to just show you some interesting and unique points. They do have a Discord on their main page. You can join it right away. It's free to join their Discord, and the mods are incredibly active in there. They have a promo converter spot where you can select which book that you want to convert their sign-up bonus, and it will give you some, well, also free bets here, low holds or free bets. It will give you options and allows you to convert free bets, and it lets you customize your hedge books, leagues, markets, date range, maximum bankroll. Let's say you only have $5,000 to hedge with. It will do all of that for you so that you have the ability to convert your free bets or sign up with the certain promotions. They of course have an arbitrage tool, an Arb Finder here, and you can see that it has the books listed. A cool thing that SmartStake has that OddsView also has is this open both bookmakers tab. You can click this, and this makes live betting so much easier. Of course, we know that ESPN Bet is now down, but they've transitioned to the score bet. It opens up both of these and even opens up the actual bet in the bet slip. So that is a tremendous thing for not only pregame, but also for live to have that option. Of course, you can go in here and select your sports books. They have a ton of sports books, even, Polymarket, some of these offshores. So they are very vast in their, accompaniment of what's available. And I think they have even more than OddsView had. Leagues, markets, minimum odds, minimum bet size if you want middles on, and then date range. Again, you can customize your sports books over here, and all of your filters are over there. Then we have everybody's favorite, the positive EV feed. Shedeur Sanders, obviously 2 passing TDs. They're calling 32% EV, which is pretty huge. But I want to show you, you can set your sharp books or your, books you want to comp to all the time. FanDuel right now is at 235. 200 on Bally, 240 on DraftKings. There's no Pinnacle or other quote-unquote sharp books. No Vig, maybe you want to comp it to No Vig, it's at 250. We know 375 is pretty darn good. Now, a lot of people are going to say, what about the charts? I love the charts. SmartStake actually just added these charts yesterday. They are very similar to what OddsView was able to do, and you can see that they let you can click in, you can add more as you go, you can subtract more as you go. Super intuitive, super simple. I've always loved how SmartStake looks in terms of just UI, and as simple and as performative as it can be. Some other things you can do: track your bets in here. If you want to track it, you add to Bet Tracker. It will automatically convert or grade the bet at the end, so you could do that. They also have a calculator where you can, it will suggest how much you should wager based on your bankroll. If you have a $5,000 bankroll, you're doing a quarter Kelly. Again, guys, I'm using some terminology here that I'm assuming people who are used to this are doing. This video is really just for somebody who is looking for a replacement for OddsView at this time. You can list the odds. You can choose the DVIG method, additive, multiplicative, power, worst case, change all this stuff. Super complex, but also simple. It's as complex as you make it. We'll just leave it at that. So there you have your positive EVs. This is a tool that many people don't have except OddsJam. And all my homies hate OddsJam, so we don't want to give credit to them. But they have the prize picks, the better, the underdog, the dabble, the pick six, etc. One cool thing, especially today on Tuesdays, they're completely free for the fantasy tool. But what I love, especially with prize picks, is they include the tacos. Right, we have a taco today with this Florida Panthers goalie saves, so we can include that. And then if we click through these, so if we go with this. And let's just keep these three here. We have a 67% EV here. If we go to bet now, it automatically opens up prize picks. Boom, there we go. It's already into the lineup down here. You can see it down here. And since I didn't have, my location's probably not appropriate, but you get the idea, okay? You get that it shows you all the true probability, the breakdown. You can click under it and you can see what's Pinnacle at, and Pinnacle's at 15.5. This is at 16.5, so you're getting a whole point outside of Pinnacle. Aldama, again, 151, 136. You can see the smart or sharp books as it relates. So that's a cool feature that I don't think a lot of books are doing right now, is these DFS apps, and I know that a lot of the value is gone from those, but you can still find some, especially with the promos and things that specifically pick six, underdog, and prize picks offer you. They also have a smart money tool. This is relatively new in the industry, but it is looking at money on the exchanges and making the assumption that if somebody is betting X amount of money, they are sharp. I have a full video that kind of breaks this down. And again, it kind of has some twists and turns. There's some conversation to be had about how you can actually tell if things are sharp. But regardless, SmartStake does track the money that comes into exchanges and can help you get to a place where you may feel like you are tailing sharp money if you see something that catches your eye. Okay, so if you want my full standalone video, it's out there. Then of course we have the bet tracker. Their auto grading is in beta, and then just some calculators and tools and things. And of course, what everybody cares about is the price. I almost forgot this, shame on me. The premium subscription, or the top of the line subscription, is $79 a month, and that gives you every single thing on the app. That is pre-match, that is live, that is fantasy optimizer, that is everything I just showed you is $80 a month. Now, what you were paying on OddsView was closer to $200 a month, and this is obviously a massive cut from that. You can do weekly, you can do yearly. Obviously, if you do yearly, it cuts it down even more. I would always encourage you, again, guys, try it for free before you do that. The last thing I will say is, and so up here at the top where my head was covering, you can switch between pregame and live. Now, obviously, there's not a ton of live going on right now at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but that is how you switch this on and off between pregame and live. So that is included, both pregame and live, in the $80 price that we just saw. I want to just tell you up front that if you want to try this out, you can get a week of SmartStake for $1 just using code GREEN, simply code GREEN. And I like the guys at SmartStake just like I like the guys at OddsView. I think the guys at SmartStake are really trying to build something that will be here for a long time, and they continue to make adjustments. They continue to update. The benefit of it being new is that they are constantly seeking to improve. You can suggest things in the Discord, different things that maybe you liked about OddsView that you want to see on SmartStake. So overall, I am very happy with what SmartStake has done in terms of listening to their user base, growing, and keeping it relatively affordable. So I would not pay for it until you try it out. Try it out with code GREEN. And again, I just wanted to give you all something that can hopefully serve as a maybe full-time replacement or temporary replacement as you look for a substitute for OddsView. So I wish all of you the best. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. But just wanted to make this quick shout out to Smart Stake, and hopefully you can find your new home there. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow for some NBA action and NBA picks. Love you guys. We'll talk to you then.